Hey Bible lovers, I'm Tim Nichols and I'm here to bring you your Nichols Worth, and a brand new NASB 2020 has been released in the side column reference, and I'm going to compare it to some of the previous releases from Lockman in the 2020. But I do want you to know that we also have a 95 compact Bible and we have the 95 side column reference. I'm going to feature these in a different video, but I do want you to know there is a commitment to the 95 from Lockman. So we're going to move these on out of the way and we're going to dive right in to the brand new NASB 2020 side column reference. You're going to notice this looks very similar to one they used to call the Judge, but it is also minus the margin spaces. One thing I love about this, first of all, it's a 10.5 point font, so it's good and readable. Single column, and your verses are in the gutter. I like this because it pulls that text out. So even if your verses kind of go in the gutter a little bit, it doesn't matter because it brings that text out of the gutter. And one thing about this is whenever they have a new chapter or a new topic, they don't use pilcrows. Instead, you have to look for the bold text number. So you'll see that every few verses, and that's when you know we have a new paragraph or topic starting. Now, another thing about this that I really like that's unique is that it puts your references on the top and then it puts your textual notes on the bottom. Now, this has the full references and the full notes. In fact, it has a full 95,000 plus references and all the translator notes. So that's a really good feature to know about this. 2 double-sided satin ribbons, really nice. Really nice, red and black. And also, this black Leathertex, y'all, this ain't no joke. This, in my opinion, is better than their genuine leather. It's not better than their goatskin leather, but their genuine leather covers, I mean, this is nice and floppy, excellent. I'm telling you, I'm buying this before I buy the genuine leather. This is a great cover. Love the blind stamping. Check out the liner. Really excellent vinyl liner. I mean, they go for it on their economy Bibles, and these things, generally speaking, you can get them for under 50 bucks. This has a 32 GSM paper. It's opaque. I don't see that the ghosting is that bad. The line matching really masks it. Now, they justify the text as they do in most of their Bibles, so the right part of the text is not going to be justified with it. That's just something to know. And it's all laid out in that verse-by-verse format, which you see with most NASBs. Now, what I want to compare it to is what is known as the Poor Man's Strident or the Lockman Wide Margin Reference Bible. And this is laid out identically to the Stridon without the accent covers. And what they did with this one is this is that single column verse by verse layout. So let's get to where you have both pages here. And you can see they're similarly laid out. They use the same strategy with the bold verse numbers, but instead of putting the references on the side, they put them on the bottom. So you have your references on the inner part of the page, and then you have your notes on the outer part of the page with the line separating it. This is something I really appreciate about what Lockman has been doing, is they put their notes and references in a way where you can easily tell them apart. Even for the regular reference Bible, you're going to see that they have the full references, but they don't have the full notes. But then when they do utilize notes, you're going to see they're going to be on the corner on the outside column, so you can tell them apart. So even this is nice. But when you get into the thin line, the large print, they have your references in the center column, the top one for this column, the bottom for this column, and then they have their notes on the bottom. Of all of these, which one is my favorite? Which one do I love the best? I like this side column reference. I think that people are going to go wild about it. Some people are going to be a little disappointed that it doesn't have those wide margins. But if I am picking an NASB 2020, I am going for the large print reference Bible, simply because it has that beautiful double column setup. I'm just not prone to use a single column Bible as much as I am a double column Bible. I like to have a lot of verses to the page. I like the paragraph format, love the bold verse numbers, but you're not going to go wrong with any of these. Of course, this 2020 is available in the Prime series, so if you want that premium upgrade, they have that available for you. It's going to cost a lot more than it is for the Leathertex. They also do have the genuine leather, but that seems to be a little stiff for me, but that is a nice option that's going to endure for a while. And check out my next video when we talk about the 1995. I'm going to be comparing that to some similar layouts as well. So tell me, what do you think of the NASB 2020 side column reference? Is this going to replace the Judge, or are you still thinking the Judge was the better layout? God bless you. Keep calm. Jesus on. This is your Nichols Worth.